A little Channel 19 rah-rah. 2:53 a.m. Saturday morning. How about it, Hackettstown? Come on, I know somebody from Hackettstown got to be on the radio. I know there's some mud duck that can get up in my little radio. How about it around Hackettstown? How about it around Hackettstown? You got a copy on the Brooklyn CB shop? You got a copy on that one Brooklyn CB shop, Nemesis Radio? Let's go. I gotta turn my volume up for these mud ducks. I guess nobody around Hackettstown on the airwave got a copy on the CB shop. I guess the CB shop just can't make it across the water. 127 around Brooklyn with his little Texas Star DX399 2-pill. Texas Star made, whack modified by me 2-pill. Y'all can see that box, man, on YouTube. Just type in Nemesis Radio 127 and look for a video called Insult to Injury. And check out a Texas Star made, whack modded by me, over the 4-banger zone 2-pill with SWRs under 1.5 on your meter and under 1.5 in your radio. What can I say?
You ain't doing shit on my meter. Fuck. The only fucking thing you're playing off my meter. That's about it, dude. You ain't even moving the needle over here in Brooklyn. Come on.
Well, I'm glad I'm not moving your meter, driver, but you sure keyed up to me quick. And I don't really care about the signal, man. I've never been a signal guy, you know. You want to see how my signal goes? There's a video you can type in called Dirty Diaper 21 on YouTube. I don't know, some clown made it down south. Oh, I don't know, Wyoming, Texas, someplace like that. Carolinas, who knows, I don't know, some weird name. But anyway, he's down south, and, well, you get on YouTube, you type in Dirty Diaper 21. I've never been a signal man, but that's this 2-pill working off that I'm talking on. And 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago when the video was made, it wasn't on power supplies, so it was nowhere near its 400. It wasn't even breaking 300 at the best, 280 at the best battery charge. So if you type in Dirty Diaper 21 and you listen to that skip video and you take a look at the meter of this guy, I didn't even know it was being recorded, man. But then I did notice that, wow, there's 2 New Jersey powerhouse over 1,000-watt base stations. And there's like 3 or 4 Jersey mobiles and 1 New York mobiles, all over 1,000 watts. And yeah, check that skip gate out. So I don't care about if I'm not moving your meter in Brooklyn, but when I see how the rest of the United States hears me, and I check that meter on the other end, down in that 99.9% efficiency station I put in here with all wires mathematically measured to do a certain function. And I check out with frequency. See, whenever I open a CB shop, I take all my free counters and ship them to a friend of mine over at the unit in production line at the unit in USA. And they recalibrate my frequency counters to match the couple of counters that work their production line. So if you want to see what efficiency, low wattage, and frequency does to wattages 4 and 5 times my amount, my little not move your meter, just go on YouTube, type in Dirty Diaper 21, and see what this little no move your meter but got you talking to me ferocious built by Texas Star, modified by me, True Phil, getting down.
127. You got me totally confused.
Oh, no, sir. I was just telling you where you could hear my non-movie meter in Brooklyn radio. All you got to do is get on YouTube, sir, and push in Dirty Diaper 21 and look for something that says Skip Land 20 in the last 3 weeks. 16 minutes, 22 seconds. And you know what, my brother? That's what 280 peak, 240 peak does across the United States. When I'm the one measuring, cutting all the wires, putting it on frequency. Just take a good look, and after that you might have a dirty diaper. Oh, what's he got to lose, man? He cut my shit down. He says, he in Brooklyn, I ain't moving in, and put back that down. The Texas Star got a high switch and a variable, so I just came off the high switch, and now I'm on that mud duck variable turned all the way up. So, might be dancing around. But nah, he cut me down, man. He said the CB shop wasn't moving his meter here in Brooklyn. I don't care about the signal, I care about the audio. He just wants to know about how I move meters and shake up meters. I'll give him a meter 1,000 miles away. If that ain't good enough for him, what can I do? How can I show him with my hands and fingers and skills will work? I'll give him a meter 1,000 miles away and let him have fun with it, right? Hey, yes, sir.
Hey, hold on 1 minute, please. How about a little John? You got coffee? All right. Hey, you got coffee and a little John. Northbound 17, Paramus. See ya.
Where'd you say? You down at 17 in Paramus?
That's right. Just across the intersection of 17 and Route 4 there, 127.
You know what? I'm going to label this video gate No Brooklyn Meter, Paramus 17. And that guy out there, he could see it, hear a truck driver in Paramus practically overstepping him in Brooklyn. So I think that would be a good shut him up for his next drive around this CB shop hood.
Oh, man. You guys don't know what fucking radios are, do you?
Oh, man, I can't believe this guy. I got to give him an A for effort. He is persistent, but I didn't say nothing bad to him. I didn't cut his radio down. I didn't cut him up. Did I? No.
No, you're not in trouble today, 127.
I mean, I'm trying to get back to the old RC 127. You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough if you check out my insult to injury video. Those all who know my history and my stores, when they look at this table, they start laughing and say, "Oh, he's just trying to prove a point." Because, you know, the smallest boxes that ever stand on my table in my 4 shops was 1,000 watts, Jack. And I used to run a little 2-pill whacked out by me, but I couldn't help it. It was so sweet to see a modified 2-pill that I did. The modification, it tells you right off the bat of the paperwork, it will not work on those supposed G-Force, Skinny Boys, or whatever made boxes. So it gives you a list of like about a dozen boxes the mod will work on, where it takes 220 H79s and does a trick that in my 16 years of CB shops and my 30 years of playing on the radio, I swear I've never seen till this box right here. So it's either a factory freak or I just happen to do something dead ass right. Because I ain't found nobody yet who wants to take my $150 to come in here with their 2-pill, put it on the meter, and let's do it on YouTube. Not yet. I must have did something right. But that driver, I'll call you Mr. Insult for the video. Y'all have a blessed night there, driver. Don't forget, your YouTube video on Nemesis Radio 127 on YouTube. Yeah, you're going to type Nemesis Radio 127. Nemesis, like that archangel. But the name of this video gate will be No Brooklyn Signal 17 Paramus. Brother, I don't have a choice. That one was so good and well put together. I'm rolling another spliff right now. If I'm lying, I'm dying, baby, but I'll be choking in about 15 minutes. I'm serious, man. That was good. He's telling me, yo, you ain't doing shit on my meter over here in Brooklyn. My man's got to call his friend. He up in Paramus. He jumps up in between, you know. There's no noise out here at night when you catch the gate, you know. You know Mother Nature how she works. He's going to be pretty amazed that I heard him on the first shot. He asked me to stand by, shouted out his boy, then he rattled off his location and tried to jet on me. Like I was going to let him jet after he's hearing me. I ain't mad at you, driver, but I told him where he could see what my no signal in his meter radio does. I gave him a meter about 1,000 miles away from Brooklyn. Now, when he hits Dirty Diaper 21, and he looks for that video that says Skip Land 20, well, then he's going to decide, whoa, he's talking to Nemesis Radio 127. And Nemesis says he's starting his video. So that must mean if he got on YouTube and typed Nemesis Radio 127, he'll hear the Brooklyn side of that conversation. So he's going to hear me 1,000 miles away off that man's shit. And he's going to hear the Brooklyn side of that whole conversation of that man talking down here. I call that amazing what technology and YouTube can do these days. But you know, these guys are all fired up around the band at 2 powerhouse over 1,000-watt base stations out there, and a couple of powerhouse mobiles. Richie ate them alive with 280 watts, the closest to 100% efficiency, and the most correctly on frequency radios you could ever think of about walking out of a CV shop. And frequency and efficiency is what made 260 watt, 2 pills, no matter how you look at it, dance on a 3500Z, a 12 pill, and a couple of more 12 pills in cars. So, yeah, what can I tell you? That all goes to 2 factors in that video: efficiency and frequency. And I just got down Nemesis Radio, Richie Clear.